Hello, everybody. I'm Robin, and of course, with me here is Eva. And I actually see quite a number of you have actually joined our this Facebook Live stream from Chan Brothers. Today, we are so excited to share with you our new VTL tour that we are conducting for Germany. And Eva actually came back from the first tour with Chan Brothers.
Come back on the 20th.
Yeah. What's your first feeling like? Before, of course, we talk about today's program, maybe we'd like to share, but what's your first initial kind of feeling that you have when you found out you were going on this tour?
The first thing I asked, is it true? Is it really true? Can I fly? Okay, and the moment, that's seriously okay. Tears never come out, but it's already rolling in my eyes, okay, is when I step into Changi Airport.
I think I will also cry when I had the first chance to go on tour,
Yes, many people, I think you have been to Changi Airport, for the last year until probably earlier this year.
Did you have to dust the cobweb off your, your tour leader flag?
But got a hole, got a lobang. I have to sew it up. Yes, yeah. So it was quite emotional. I never really have tears coming out, but really emotional when I step into the departure hall, because we have not been there like for 2 years, close to 2 years. So it's really amazing.
Very emotional.
Very emotional. It's a sign that things is finally coming back to normal.
Yeah,
yes.
I think that is something that we're all dying to to have that kind of normalcy.
Not only the tour leaders, everyone. I have to say so.
Yeah. Okay, thank you everyone for joining us tonight. A few things before we start. Of course, before the little video, we actually flashed this poll question online, and we asked you what attracts you more about Germany, whether it's the fairy tale castle or the Christmas market. And now we actually have the poll result now. And actually,
guess what?
Actually, I'm a bit surprised. You know why I'm surprised?
Because most of our poll members are actually ladies, women. So you know the answer.
So they're interested in the castles.
Of course.
59% of you actually pick castles over Christmas market.
All the girls, all girls also, deep down in our heart, we want romance. We want fairy tale. Am I right to say that? Ladies, that's, watching right now, huh? Yeah, agree with me, right?
Christmas market got all that yummy food.
Is it a guy thing? It's a guy thing.
Oh, it's a guy. All right. Of course, don't forget to like and share our video, because today we are going to give away prizes to 2 lucky winners if you like and share the video. We're giving away 2 travel pouches from Singapore Airlines. We are also going to have, if you pay attention, we are going to have our Q&A. If you pay attention, of course, the questions are really easy. We're giving away 2 20-inch trolley bags.
Trolley bag, yes.
So 2 lucky winners, if you answer the questions that we have later on, you will get a chance to win this 20-inch lucky bag. And pay close attention, because we are going to have
what we are saying.
Yeah, because we also have a Facebook exclusive, a Facebook Live exclusive that's only available to our viewers who are watching this
watching this now.
So don't forget to like and share and pay attention. All right, we have so much to share, but of course, the first thing that we are really going to touch on is change. How has travel changed with this new VTL thing, and what people are going to expect. The most important thing, of course, is on everyone's mind is safety. So we have this thing called the Travel Safe, Travel Smart protocol, and we're going to have this little video, which is basically taken from your trip to Germany. And Eva is really going to share with us some of the things that you can expect. That's going to be different now compared to
before. Yes. Yeah, so this is real. It's during my tour. Yeah.
All right. Can we have the video, please? Thank you.
Okay, all right. So this is actually in the Frankfurt airport. So this is the day that is doing our pre-flight. Okay, pre-flight coming back from Frankfurt back to Singapore. We have to do a PCR test that's included into our tour fare. Okay, so we are actually doing the test in one of the biggest centers over in Germany. Okay, so this is our coach. As you can see, even though my group is 20, we have a 45-seater, so you can have a safe distancing in the coach. All right, and this is where we are on our way to the restaurant. So you can see that Singaporeans still mask up, most of them, okay, while we are going to the restaurant. But outdoor, actually now it's okay to remove the mask in Germany. A lot of protocols of the COVID-19 like to mask up, and a very clean restaurant, they like to give us a room by ourselves so that we don't mix with, other guests in the same restaurant. We just keep to ourselves, okay? Even though some of the time they even put us up, family by family, okay? But not 100%, about 50. And hand sanitizer is everywhere, okay? Before we start the meal, okay, we are supposed to mask up, clean ourselves, okay? It's not mandatory, but they encourage. Even the toilet, they'll always remind you about the hygiene, wash your hands, sanitize your hand, put on your mask, etc. So this is on our way back to the hotel, just to show you how we do check-in nowadays, because the check-in have changed quite a fair bit. So once you arrive in the hotel, you can actually see there's a lot of safe distancing, they keep on reminding you, like Singapore, the shopping center, hand sanitizer. And the most big change will be the individual check-in procedure that we had, okay? So unlike before, when we arrive in the hotel, we give out the key as a group. Now we have to check them in one by one. And the receptionist really check and verify the passport one by one before I can release the key. But it's good, they have a social distance, and they collect their own keys, and at the same time they can ensure all the documents, is in place. All right, see, my group are very good, they all keep their social distance. It's 1.5 meter in Germany.
Okay? We are not.
No, not just for today, and we are in Singapore anyway. So you can see the restaurant, they put them during breakfast, family by family. So as during the tour, you can see that even though the guide is some distance away from us, we can still hear him because he's actually putting on his audio system. So that even though we are some distance apart from one another, we can still hear the guide pretty well and still keep our social distancing when we are touring the Euro Financial Center. Okay, same thing. It was quite a wet day though. Okay, but we can still hear the guide pretty well even though we are quite far apart. So you see, my driver, I think he can do a part-time job after COVID-19. I've never seen a driver clean so much, 3 times a day, sometimes even 4 times, okay? So if one day, you have decided not to continue his job as a coach captain, I think, or maybe even us, we can, become a cleaner in profession, yeah? Well, really, they clean very well. And this is something new, Rabil.
Yeah.
This is, we measure the temperature of the guests, 2 times a day. Okay, so if by any chance they have 37.5, immediately, we'll do the ART test.
Everybody, just want to let you know, we had a wonderful trip with Chan Brothers in Germany. We are one of the first official group tour. I felt really safe. In fact, I've never feel so hygienic.
Entering Germany was very amazing during COVID, and we all tested negative, so I'm very happy about it. I do encourage people to stand up and to not be scared and to just be brave and stand up outside of your comfort zone to come and travel.
The tour management is good. We have safe distancing in place. We have masks on, indoor and in the coach. And what else we have? We have friendly people with us, the coach people, and of course our travel mates, and make this journey truly enjoyable.
Wow, I can really see that your passengers on your tour really had a good time because they had so many positive things to share with us, right?
Yeah, there's something that that they mentioned that I also agree with them. Okay, that is like the social distancing, because even though our group size is only 20 compared to before where we have a 40 passenger in a group, right? We're using exactly the same kind of coach that we are using for a big group. So, but now we only restrict them to just 20. So I think distance, yeah, I mean not with friendship, but right now we need the social distancing, and not only that, even the restaurants, we do have that, as well as the audio system. All that is really helping.
Yeah. So just a quick recap. We have actually been telling you a lot about our travel safe and travel smart protocols. So if you've been paying attention, we touched on many things that are different now. Okay, first of all, temperature taking, right? You said 2 times a day.
Yes.
So everyone, you go one by one and take the temperature.
Yes, and my passenger keep on saying that even Singapore shopping center don't take temperature anymore.
Yeah.
And I tell you, Rabil, now we cannot buy anything. You know why? Because my luggage all full of ART kit. Okay, where got chance and nobody fall sick?
Okay, wait,
no
wait,
chance
wait.
to test.
So you take temperature twice daily, must you take ART test daily also?
Okay, no. The ART test kit, right? Tour leader bring it along. They don't test everyone every day, not for that, It's just that when someone is not feeling well, let's say, okay, or when their temperature reaches 37.5. So we just want to ensure. That's why our luggage is full of ART kit.
So at the end of the day, you didn't have to use that many, right?
Yes, and I have to bring it back. I cannot do shopping again.
So cannot shop lah.
Very sad. Yes, okay.
So I also saw, wow, really a lot more cleaning now. So you can see cleanliness and sanitization is such an important factor in our tours,
Our
right?
priority
Well,
right
really, your
now.
driver really clean twice, 3-4 times a day.
3 to 4 times,
Wow.
but only when we are, out of the coach. Usually it's the beginning or when we are outside and when coming back. When we come back from hotel, then he do the cleaning.
Yeah, so actually, rest assured that you're traveling not only in comfort but in cleanliness, right? Okay, and also I think when we go to hotel last time, right? What we don't normally do is we just collect all their keys and one by one, Mr. Ang, Mr. Tan, everyone, we just give their key. But then now cannot, right?
Now cannot, yeah, because other than the protocol of the social distancing as well, as they have to verify the certificate. If everybody crowd around the reception, then again we don't have the social distancing.
The distancing and all that. And when people have been also asking me, what is it like on the plane and on the bus? I see that, is it more spacious or how is the seating like?
Yes, I think SQ is trying to practice that as well. Okay, but for us, our coach, right, is alternate seating, so that we have enough distancing as well.
So does it mean that husband and wife cannot sit next to each other?
Of course, if you sit together, the other 2 seats must be empty lah.
Okay, so we are also
You
practical.
adjust, yes,
okay,
you must be
we are quite
practical, yeah.
Okay, and of course the other feature that you also saw on our tour, this is something that Chan Brothers always practiced in the past.
Whisperer set.
Whisper set. People always, what's whisper set? What is whisper set? Okay, this basically are the audio sets that we use to be able to listen to our guide, so that we do not need to be standing so close to them.
Or when they want to take picture, but the guide is, explaining, they want to get close to the side, but, they still want to listen to the guide. So they used to, enjoy the whisperer set
so
very
it's especially
much.
more useful, also very useful and relevant now that, not only must we also maintain distance with the guide, but also amongst each other, we also have more spacing. Because
Correct.
I noticed when you're moving as a group, they were also quite spaced out.
Correct, yeah. So we don't have to crowd together.
So these whisper sets are a feature now in our tours. So a lot of things that we are doing to actually enhance the safety. And it's not just, of course, during the tour. So even before the tour, there were also some things that we also did differently, right? What is tour briefing like compared to the past?
Tour briefing, you'll find that, for those guests who have joined our tour before, you realize that we always like to do the mass briefing where we meet up with everyone. But unfortunately, now it has changed quite a fair bit. Now we have to do a virtual tour briefing.
So I think a lot of things will be going online. I think also some of you realize that we're also moving towards things like booking online, so that to reduce the number of times you actually need to come down to our office. So everything is safe. Everything we do online, virtual and all that. So, but of course, when it comes to travel, cannot do online, ma. We must
online is totally different thing, like you must see in real person.
Hey, Eva, you got a chance to travel. Now I'm still looking at YouTube video.
Don't worry, yeah, it's coming soon.
Okay, it's coming soon. Yeah, so we're really looking forward to travel. And the exciting thing is that we actually also having more and more
VTL destinations
coming
My
up.
favorite,
Yeah.
Switzerland.
And of course, some of the other features that we have that's also related to what you have seen is that the group sizes are now smaller.
Maximum 20.
And we only need 10 to go. So these are some of the plus points. Of course, we have care kits and all that. Again, of course, we will share this later on. So we're going to have our very first Q&A now. Very easy. So just name one of the travel smart and travel safe and travel smart protocols that we actually, employed, and just type it in so that you can actually get the
so it's 55
chance to win
now.
to win the 20-inch luggage.
Very easy.
Yeah, please type in your answers. We'll pick a lucky winner. And of course, our Facebook Live exclusive. Look on the screen right now. So you just type and comment PM. So when you PM, if you're interested in booking a tour to Germany, just write PM, and our colleague will PM you so that you'll be able to get discounts, up to an extra discount of $50
and $20 Euro Ingolstadt Village.
You still have time. You still have 20 over seconds to answer. Okay, I have to aim the screen so that you all
Yes.
can see. Yeah.
Can see or not? 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. Okay, if you really don't know, remember just now I was taking one thing, keep on, I said 2 times a
cannot
day.
hear you, cannot hear you.
Yeah, that one's the easiest one.
So remember to type PM if you're interested to find out on special promo that we have for today on our Germany's VTL tour. All right, I think we'll be picking up a lucky winner soon.
Hold on,
Hold on.
One moment.
One winner. We are going to find a winner. Okay.
Our winner is...
Oh, congratulations, Pauline Heng. Yes, temperature taking is one of our key protocols that we're actually employing on our tour. We'll contact you shortly on how you can collect this 20-inch luggage. Thank you again so much
for listening to us. Yes.
Okay, we've talked a lot about the things that we need to do now to make the tour safer, for everybody. But of course, when we travel, it's not just about safety. Why during the travel?
Oh, to see the sights.
Fun and value because
how beautiful.
Yeah, because
how
fairy
romantic
tale,
is the fairy tale road.
Really, the fairy tale road because we call this tour the romantic road. So why is it romantic?
Because of all the castles, all the romantic towns.
So we're going to have Eva share with us some of the highlights that we have on our tour and how Chan Brothers actually pack more value into our Germany tour. And of course, one of the first things that we actually would like to mention is that we include
3 castles.
3, remember 3, yeah.
Enter, visit.
Yeah, so we actually enter.
Not just viewing,
Because, Germany, a lot of castles. Everywhere you go, castle here, castle there. Everywhere, castle. So, but you're going to see more than 3 castles along the way, but we're actually visiting 3 castles. And maybe, Eva, what are these 3 castles that we're going to visit?
These 3 castles, right, is built by one man, with a fairy tale dream, His name is King Louis from the Bavaria. So I think probably a lot of people hear about him. Some people call him the fairy tale king. Some people call him the mad king. Some people call him the eccentric king. Whatever it is, he built 3 beautiful castles today for us to see. And they really come out from the fairy tale storybook. So today we are here to share with you. So the very first one we're going to see, there is the Hiren Kiamsi in the Kiamsi Lake. So there's 3 islands in Kiamsi Lake. So this is in the biggest one. We are going to take a boat to go there to see this beautiful palace that's built by the King Louis. Look at it. When King Louis built that, he had an idea that he wanted to build a palace. That is like Palace of Versailles, Chateau de Versailles in Paris. So from outside, probably.
I noticed they're not wearing clothes, not cold.
No, they're warm at heart, so that's why they're not wearing any clothes. Sorry, just a little bit of a joke, I say. So it's my group going into the palace. And this is Lindenhofer, the smallest among all the 3 palace or castle that's built by King Louis. And he loved it the most because towards the end of his life, he became a little bit introvert. He don't like to meet people. So that's why he liked to stay here more.
So not all castles are big. Some are more small and intimate.
Correct. Yeah, it looked like a mansion.
It's so pretty outside also, huh?
Yeah. Very lovely and surrounded by hills.
Wow, did you take this photo or not?
Yes, but taking from a poster because the day when I was there, you can see it's very grey. All the grey one, I took one. This also I took one, but not I took lah.
Okay, I can see that there's still some flowers in the garden. But of course, coming to the November-December period, we're going to have a different experience.
Probably the snow is going to cover all the flowers.
And that's still magical, right?
Yes, it's wonderful.
Yeah, I love winter.
Anything is better than summer. Anything is better than in Singapore.
Must have snow.
Oh, that was a beautiful, beautiful day.
So this was taken from your trip itself?
Correct. My Xiaomi phone, the auntie one. Hey, this one not Photoshop one. Okay. All right, you can see how beautiful that day is. This is the new Swan Castle, Neuschwanstein.
Of course, I think this is a very famous castle.
Or they call it the Cinderella Castle.
Related to Disney, right? I think they actually
not really related because I think Mr. Walt Disney, he went over to Germany for holiday. He liked it so much that he put his Disneyland logo exactly the same as the new Swan Castle.
So it's inspired by this castle.
Correct. So you can see how fairy tale it is. Lovely, isn't it? But a lot of steps.
Wow. Have to walk a lot.
Of course.
I thought I can take a horse ride.
Oh, this is something I want to share.
Oh, yeah. This one. Okay, I remember that in the past, right? this courtyard always full of people.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. So just want to share with people that have never been to Germany before, or those who have been before, but you see something different. The courtyard used to be filled with people because every time when we go in, there's like 40 visitors at one time. But because of the COVID-19, the changes, okay, no more crowds. They have a crowd controlling, okay. So each time, right, we can only have 10 people entering in each timing. And those people that can come into the courtyard is their visiting must be within the next 10 minutes.
So even your group also have to split up lah.
Correct, 3 groups.
So not like last time we all can all go in together, chung in together. Now also even our own tour group, we also need to split into smaller
Correct.
groups.
But the good thing is, you see, look at the photo. You are like, Hollywood star, the whole place is by yourself. Okay, isn't it good? Not like before, people mountain, people see,
But do you need to show vaccine cert to go in?
Of course.
Okay. So even some of these places also need to prepare lah.
Correct. All the places of interest, you must get it ready all the time.
Digital or paper one better?
Yeah, the best is to get both lah. Sometimes the data fail you, sometimes your handphone goes.
Yeah, always good to have both.
Yeah, like our auntie definitely carry 2.
Oh, did you go inside this castle?
No, this we took it from the car park.
Like I said, so I was right when we say you're going to see a lot of castles on this tour. But of course, the main highlight is we actually include entrances to the three very, very beautiful castles by King Ludwig.
Yep, yeah, that's correct.
And of course, when you go to Germany, not just the castles, we are on the romantic road.
Yes.
So basically, these towns I heard are very, very charming.
Very, very charming.
Can fall in love there.
Beautiful. Oh, this is the ideal place. This place is called Rothenburg. They are famous for their, intactness of the medieval time. Look at the half timber houses. They look like gingerbread houses, isn't it?
Yeah.
I feel hungry just looking at them. Okay.
Can eat,
no lah. Okay. And I love their snowball there. Okay. My group will know what I'm talking about. The snowball.
I heard that there are also going to be Christmas markets in some of these markets.
I think starting, especially for Rothenburg, right? The whole market square is going to come alive on the 26th of November. And the Germans really know how to build their, Christmas market. They are worried now for that. And they have been cancelling it, I think, for the past 2 years. 2 or 1 years.
So actually, November, December is going to be a really magical time to actually visit Germany also because of the Christmas markets.
Precisely.
And of course, Germany, I know got beer, but this beer is special, right?
Yeah, this is called a smoke beer in Bamberg.
Why got smoke coming out?
No lah, because by mistake lah, they don't want to throw away, because there's a fire. Anyway, when you go to Germany, you will know, and you will try it during our tour.
So it's a very different from the typical type of beer that you drink, right?
Yeah.
So this is one thing that we also include our tour. But of course, that one I heard very bitter, but we also have something sweet, right?
Correct. Okay. This is the wine estate, okay, in our tour in Würzburg. Okay. A lot of people don't know that, in Germany, they do produce wine. It's just that, they don't really export. It's more for local consumption. And I will have to say that this is pretty good wine. Yeah? So you will have a chance to try it, okay, and sample it. And of course, buying it back.
Well, even the barrels, I see the design also so intricate and so special.
Correct. Yeah, I was really lucky that day when we were there.
Yeah, I saw one comment that said that someone said that you want to get married in Germany.
Yeah, in Rothenburg.
Rothenburg.
My honeymoon.
Honeymoon over there.
And I will host a dinner in one of the restaurants.
So this is a typical seller, right? Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. Of course, we really thank some of your group members.
Correct. They took this video while we were having our beer tasting in Bamberg.
And they get to yam sing. Of course, very, very Singaporean thing. When we go overseas to tell people we are there, we yam sing.
Thank you, group. Thank you for supporting. Thank you so much. Cheers, yam sing.
Did anyone ask for extra?
No, enough because outside is very beautiful. We didn't really take outside, but it's so
and of course, this is the wine in the wine cellar, right? Yes. They also taste the wine. And again, another yam sing.
No, this one cheers.
Cheers.
Angmo style. If not, the glass will break. Hello.
And I also heard that many of the restaurants you went are really, really nice and special and very intimate, very different, right?
Yeah, like this is the restaurant in Nuremberg. Okay, they actually give us a room by ourselves, and they heard that in Singapore we have dine two to dine together. We like to have a social distance, so they accommodate us in a private room, and then they really separate our group, right, family by family, group by group, until one of my single passengers say that I like to isolate him. I don't know, is he online today? I didn't, because they see that you're a single person, so they put you sit by yourself. I'm so sorry. Yeah. But this is really the changes, Rabil.
Yeah.
I find that is really very different from last time.
Correct. I think the restaurants, I think one of the highlights now for all our Europe tours, especially, no more Chinese food. All right. Because I know like Singaporeans sometimes don't have the
Correct,
rice,
yeah.
but also now because of again safety.
Correct.
Because Chinese
when
food, why you got
Chinese
to
food, we have like
share?
9 dish, 10 dish,
Dish.
and then we share. It's good to share our life,
Like,
okay? But not good to share food until COVID is over. Then we will share.
So now it's
again.
a Western style, everybody get their own plate. Like a
Correct.
3-course meal, right?
Mm.
So that's something that is really, really different. So the tours that we have now, why do you think they're so much special, especially in this current situation? What makes you think that it's so different from the past?
Okay, first and foremost, okay, restaurant, okay, I will have to say that, before that, probably, a lot of people, you join tour before, they will always have like, too long table, okay, then we have like 20 people sitting in the too long table or 30 people sitting together. But now, in Germany, frankly speaking, they don't have this restriction to like, sit 2 by 2 like in Singapore.
Correct.
There's no restriction, okay, but then, they do understand, we need our so-called social distancing. I mean, not 100% of the restaurant, they are able to help us in that, okay? But, they try to fulfill as much as possible, okay? Sometimes maybe not really like, 10, but probably, 4 or 6, okay? But that is good, because if we go holiday together, that would be so nice, right?
Yeah, lor.
Imagine, all two by two now, I get so sick. I want to meet my friend, but I couldn't.
So if you are still stuck at 2 per table in Singapore, don't worry, you can have your reunion dinner
Correct,
in
yes,
Europe.
with your friends, with your family members. Okay, if your family is 4, is 6, right? Europe have no such restriction. Okay,
Yeah.
you can actually sit together in the restaurant,
Uh,
and they have enough space, honestly
Correct,
speaking. Because
correct.
Singapore, we don't have enough space. Because they are not concerned, is because all they are sitting right will be 1.5 meter away, not 1 meter, 1.5.
Wow, like
eh.
that, much further than this. This is definitely fail.
This is definitely fail.
Earlier on, you were sharing with me that itinerary has been changed a lot from the past.
Mm.
So how has it improved in your opinion?
Okay, all right. So let's just put it that way. Okay, a lot of people have joined tour before, COVID. So you roughly know about, the pacing of the tour. To be very honest, I love this program because, I've been leading Euro tour for quite some time. I'm not old, but lead tour for quite some time already. Okay, so our tour used to be like, quite a long day. Okay, but you'll find that during this tour, of course, we do have 1 or 2 long days, especially the day when we go from Stuttgart to Rothenburg, okay? But even that longest day, right, on the road itself, right, is only about 4 to 5 hours driving on that day, okay? And then not to talk about, some of the day, right, we arrive hotel probably about 5 o'clock, okay? And then we have hotel dinner. The pacing of it, average, is about 2 to 3 hours driving. Okay, I'm not saying that, but, in the market, right, there are still
A lot of tours, they try to cram too much, right?
Correct, yes.
Yeah.
Like, going to Berlin, going to Hamburg. Yes, it's good to cover as much as possible. But let's be realistic lah. Penang to Kuala Lumpur, all the way to Alostar. Okay, how to be relaxing. And then now, frankly, after 18 months of no traveling, right? What we want is a little bit of, nice pacing,
enjoy life.
relaxing, enjoying, and soak into the ambience.
The most important thing, I think, is when you want to rush from place to place, there's a lot of stress.
Correct.
Keeping stress low is very important,
especially this time.
for our immunity. So we want to actually
enjoy,
so that we remain healthy throughout the trip. Because so much positiveness.
Correct.
So
we'll chase the COVID away.
hopefully. All right. I think we've shared a lot about how our tour. Don't forget again to PM, because because like I said, November is a great time to travel to Germany.
Not too cold yet.
Not too cold yet, and also towards the end of November, you're going to find that
Christmas
markets open. So remember to PM so that you get the $50 off and the €20 Ingolstadt Village
voucher.
Okay,
it's Euro.
All right, we've been talking so much about Ingolstadt. Ingolstadt is when we go to Europe, right? Of course, other than the castles and all the sightseeing and all the makan,
Singaporean cannot go without shopping.
Cannot go shopping, so must have shopping. So we have
and discounted price.
So we have a visit to a factory outlet also in our Ingolstadt, and included. So we would like to share. We actually have a very nice video from Ingolstadt itself, and he'll share with us a bit more about this wonderful outlet that you can
Hugo
visit.
Boss, MCM, Actinator, etc.
All right.
Hello and very warm welcome from Ingolstadt Village. My name is Tino. I'm very happy to show you around. We wanted to show you a little bit of our luxury brands, what you can expect while visiting Ingolstadt Village. lots of our facilities. We hope you enjoy and relax and have fun during our show round.
So we are here now in a little bit more quiet environment, and it's the time to tell you a little bit more about our village. What we can say about our village, it's an open-air shopping destination surrounded by lots of castles, lakes, and also the alpine beauty. And whilst we are walking here along the main entrance, we can tell you that more than 100 luxury and designer boutiques awaits you. A couple of culinary highlights we have to offer, and all the brands you can see here on the left and the right side, they offer you year-round offers, and you can imagine spending half a day here with us in the village. It really creates memories if you shop, if you relax, if you come here with your family. We have many different places. They invite you not only for shopping, but also for a little photo shoot, etc. As you can see here on the right-hand side, this is one of our flagship stores in the village, Gucci, and we do have a lot of customers international. They love to shop Gucci products, as they always come also with new collections in their shelves, so you will be amazed what you can find around. A lot of culinary options you have. Right now on our left hand side you see Indochine and Asian fusion restaurant, and lots of different brands, boutiques, and also relaxing areas. Let us tell you that Ingolstadt Village is also offering tax-free shopping for you. It means for every purchase over 50 euros in our stores, you can redeem your taxes directly, and so you make even more savings. Right now, our camera is moving to the latest openings we have had in Ingolstadt. It's the restaurant called Indochine, and we will have a little look inside. You can see how inviting and spacious our food places are. It's a very relaxed atmosphere where you can have various dishes throughout the day. And moving forward to the other side of our villages, you see a couple of brands hosted in the village, starting from Armani to Eichner to many more to come. Just follow and see and look at the signs. Rest secure, we also offer you a complimentary Wi-Fi. We have a big parking coach in front of the village, and also offer you hands-free shopping. So if you make your purchases at Burberry and you don't want to carry the bags, you can register and have access also to hands-free shopping. That means a concierge is coming to pick up your bags, and you can collect them all when you are leaving the village again at the Tourist Information Center. We can also offer a personal shopping assistant if you require, but this is on request. And we have ATM machines, so if you want to pay in cash. So many facilities, as you expect in one of the places like this. It's very easy and convenient to find. And as you see, there is no traffic, there is no disturbance. It's a really pure shopping experience, surrounded by beautiful sky and a lot of scenery, of plants and inviting atmosphere. Here at our left side, we just seen Tots right in front of us. Prada has the door open, welcoming their guests, and you can be sure you make and you'll find your little treasures in their shelves. What else to say? A couple of little food pop-up stores what help you to serve if you're hungry or if you wanted to relax. We offer our guests internationally a VIP shopping pass where you get an additional 10%. And that's it for today. We wish you a very nice welcome and hope to see you soon.
Oh
Wow,
gosh, so tempting, isn't it?
I noticed this type of factory outlets in Europe, they're also like village, right? Like little
Correct.
village.
Yeah, they usually call it the village, Ingolstadt village.
And so romantic also, right?
Yeah.
Even the shopping is romantic.
Yes.
Wow.
That's why I go with the team, you see.
I see some of the questions some of you have been asking. This is an 11-day tour.
Yes.
Very, very nicely paced.
Yes.
And we fly direct. We fly direct to Germany and
To
back.
Munich and coming back from Frankfurt back to Singapore.
Yeah. And of course, before we forget, we
Mm.
still have one more Q&A left.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, this is easy as
This
well.
one's very easy. Again, a chance for one of you to actually win 20-inch luggage. If you've been paying attention, this is a very, very easy question.
Correct.
So we give you
keep on
one
mentioning
minute.
it.
Yeah. How
Let's
many
start.
castles would we be entering? Okay, we're going to see a lot of castles, but we're going to enter for
3.
how many? I already give the answer. Oops. Anyway, we'll pick a lucky winner for one of you. Whoever been
So please send in 40-second more, 39-second more.
yeah.
Yes, we already give you the answer. And don't forget to PM us to grab our $50 voucher. Sorry, $50 off and a $20 voucher for the Ingolstadt shopping
Euro,
village.
not Singapore dollar.
Yes. At least you can buy Adidas socks.
Correct. A lot of things to buy down there, not just socks, right?
My favorite Prada.
Prada, but 20
Yeah.
euro need more than you need more than 10.
Well, you can buy maybe one handkerchief, probably. Yep.
Yeah. All right. I think I'll just have 10 seconds left. I think the answer's so easy. I also stupidly give out the answer.
Yeah.
But anyway.
I mean, that's the fun
The
part,
fun part,
right? As
correct.
long as you're here, you know the answer. Okay. And we have to give away anyway.
Yeah. All right. Time is up. We have
So,
picked the lucky winner. Okay. Leon Lim.
Leon Lim.
Congratulations. Wow, very handsome guy. Huh?
Hey, look
Okay.
like my passenger.
Is it?
Yeah, look like leh.
Ayo, okay.
Yes.
Congratulations, Leon Lim. You have won yourself the 20-inch luggage. We'll contact you shortly to find out how you're going to pick up this luggage.
Yes.
All right. I see a lot of you have questions and all that. One question that I saw earlier on was how many PCR tests that you need to take for this tour. Actually, VTL tours, all of them actually you need a minimum of 2, and that goes for Germany as well. You just need to take 1 test before you depart Germany and 1 that
Upon arrival.
in Singapore.
In Singapore.
And the good thing about Chan Brothers, all our VTL package, we will always include that at least that 1 PCR test that you take before you come back to Singapore. So whether it's our Italy tour, our France tour,
Spain
our
tour,
Spain tour, and
Denmark
of course now we
tour,
have
Holland
Switzerland.
tour,
Switzerland is coming up
yes.
very soon. We'll include that 1 PCR test that you take before coming back to Singapore. And of course, the one at Changi Airport is $160. That one we would like to include, but we cannot include because
you
need
have to give a lot of information
and
personal
you have to book
information.
and pay yourself
Yes.
online. Some of the other tours that we have require 1 or 2 more tests, but definitely for this Germany tour, you only need to poke your nose twice, right?
No, it's your throat.
Throat.
Yes.
Oh, they poke the throat.
In Germany, they like to, you know.
Also, there's another different thing about the PCR test down there. They do your throat rather than to your nose.
Correct. In Singapore, you do 1 time nose, 1 time throat when you arrive. But when you're in Germany, it's all throat.
Okay.
So you cannot eat and drink for 15 minutes before the test.
I see questions like, okay, what's the temperature like in December? Okay, people like to ask me about weather. One very, very popular question is, what is the weather going to like? Will we see snow or that? I don't think it can snow.
It could be, yes.
Cannot guarantee whether you will see snow.
Depending on weather changes.
Correct. But definitely we're approaching winter. When you talk about winter, December, it's definitely around 0 plus or minus.
Bavaria is an area that is a snowing
Correct.
region in this Germany region. So if let's say the weather is, it is, the winter come early, so the likelihood, the possibility is there.
Correct. So there is a good chance. I think a couple of years back when we went to
Nuremberg
and also
it was
Bavaria,
so magical.
And I remember we were taking videos of the
And it was
falling
snowing,
snow.
yes.
And that was also around this time of November, December
Correct,
period,
yes.
right?
December,
so
I
really,
think.
December, the earlier part, and that's when the Christmas markets were so magical.
Yeah, it's really, really nice.
The
In fact,
sausages were that long.
I think that is the Jam Tao Loti lah.
I think when you go to Germany, of course, when you go to Christmas
Everything
market,
is bigger lah. Like for me, I love the 1 liter, beer.
the beer like that.
Yes,
and
no
the
lah, the 1 liter one.
Like that,
The 1 pint, that 1 pint is bigger than usual. Yeah,
Yeah, of course. I
German
think
size.
really November and December, early December towards Christmas, all the way up to
The
Christmas.
spirit is there.
The spirit is there and it's so magical. I think
Correct,
it's
yeah.
one of the nicest places to visit Europe at this particular time of
Correct.
the year.
Yes. And for this kind of less, hectic pace, you can really soak into the ambience.
Yeah, especially when you go Christmas market.
Correct.
Sometimes
yeah.
you just want to really relax, soak in
Correct.
the atmosphere,
Drinking the warm red
yeah.
wine, walking through the market, even though you don't
And
buy
because
anything.
because the hot dog's so long, right? You need time to finish the hot dog.
Oh, I want to rush to Germany now. Straight away.
Yeah, so I think definitely we do hope that you actually consider this tour, because it's really, really, I think, something really worth going.
Correct,
right?
yeah.
So Chan Brothers has really done a lot in terms of making booking also something that you are more confident with, because we have this thing called booking with confidence.
Yes.
Yeah, booking with confidence means that you are able to rest assured, because a lot of people ask what happened
Booking
if
policy.
booking policy, what happens if I need to cancel the tour, if I cannot travel,
Correct.
especially due to COVID and all that. So Chan Brothers has all these policies in place to actually to give you the confidence, because we have refund policies if
as long as you book.
As long as you book, so you don't have to worry. It's not like last time. Last time everything, wow, if you need
Terms
to
and
cancel terms and conditions, all that, wow, everything cancelled, got fee. So basically, we are taking care of that concern by actually having this more flexible kind of booking
refund policy.
Correct. And of course, another common question is insurance. Right?
Correct.
Insurance is something that is very important. You go on tour now,
especially now for these VTL destinations.
Some countries
it's
even
a requirement.
Yeah, require you to have insurance. And the good thing about all our VTL package, we include
into the tour fare.
Yeah, so you don't have to worry about purchasing travel insurance, because we do have a very reliable package, and we include it in our tours as well. So rest assured, everything is done sweet for you, right?
So you don't have to be worrying.
Correct.
Yes.
So I think don't forget to PM. Our colleague kept reminding of PM, because they want to hear from you. So that you'll book our tours coming, especially November. November is a very, very nice time, because just before
it's a changing season.
Yes. from late autumn into early winter. Very, very nice time.
It could be, still possible to see the, the yellow leaf.
And of course, even towards the end of November, the Christmas market also start already.
Yeah.
So you won't miss out on the atmosphere as well. So November and of course up to December, it's a very popular time. Our tours are actually surprisingly filling up.
Yes,
very
surprisingly, because really we thought that people are just like probably asking.
Don't hesitate.
It actually sell quite fast.
Very fast.
Yes,
and not just Germany.
Yes, yeah. So that's why don't consider already. Yeah. You will realize that after that you ask, everything is full.
Correct. So of course, not just Germany. Germany was the first to open up.
Correct.
We also have many other packages. People have been messaging, emailing us, calling us almost every day, because I'm in the office now. So I've been receiving lots and lots of emails, lots of calls, what's available, what we have and all that. So we do have packages to all the countries that are open up under this VTL arrangement.
Traveling lane.
We have France, Italy,
Spain, Denmark.
Spain very popular.
Spain
Italy very popular.
Yes, probably because of the warmer weather, probably.
Yeah, so a lot of bookings for Spain and Italy. Of course,
I like the 14 days France.
Oh, that's
such a beautiful tour.
Itinerary.
So, maybe we should do another time with that.
And of course, with the recent news, Switzerland also.
Yeah, Switzerland, 8th of November.
So we were actually one of the first few to quickly launch our Switzerland program. So you can also message PM. We will also give you information on our coming Switzerland tours. And also don't forget, we have tours all the way up to June for some of the program, because because Holland we see tulips, right?
Oh,
now got no tulip,
I
right?
No idea about that.
We actually have tours to see the tulips in Holland already available for booking.
Yes.
And also for Switzerland, because it's a very special destination, we also have the Alpine train, which is also open only from spring onwards. So we actually have, for some of these tours, even up to June. So not just for this November, December, which we want you to also book fast, but we also have because some of you are scared of cold.
Yep.
So
maybe yes,
you want to
look
travel,
for like spring, summer, dates. So it's there already. So just check with us.
Yeah.
Hey, don't forget our operating hours.
Oh, of course. If you want to find out more, we are open Mondays to Saturdays from 10 to 6. So do also give us a call and email. All right. Oh, from 11 to 6, sorry.
Office have not been open for a long
Open.
time,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
suddenly,
yeah.
we forget about the operating hours. So sorry.
We have not everyone is back, but
Yes.
but enough of us are back here to give
Correct.
you to tell you, share with you all our
Yes.
exciting packages. We have cruises, we have free and easy, but definitely package tours to the VTL countries are already available for booking. So do come down.
Visit
Yeah,
us.
we also, I've been really receiving a lot of calls and emails recently. So thank you so much. And we really look forward to having you on our tours soon. This is not going to be the last, I think, Facebook live session that we are going to
This
have.
is only the beginning.
It's only the beginning, and we are going to have more tours coming up. We have quite a few confirmed departures for some of the other destinations in the VTL package, not just Germany. So for sure, we are going to share with you our experience in some
Other
of the
destination.
other destinations. And so do keep a watch out on our Facebook page or subscribe to our newsletter and our mailing list. So we hope to see you again online. Thank you so much for coming here. Bye-bye.